The Battle of Saratoga, in what is now Schuylerville, New York, is considered by many to be the turning point of the Revolutionary War. In The Turning Point, Richard M. Ketchum states that the defeat, which saw the death of half of British General John Burgoyne's 5,895 troops, some of them the finest fighting men in the world at the time, saw the entrance of France into the conflict and led to eventual American victory in the war and the birth of the new nation. However, while Bret Loisel in the Battle of Saratoga agreed to the consensus that the battle was the turning point in the war with the entrance of France into the conflict, he goes further and argues that the British embarked on the ambitious campaign due to growing British discontent with the war and the resulting loss of troops that severely crippled the British Army. In Time Traveler, Eric Ethier reveals that the National Historic Park consists of the 4-square-mile Saratoga Battlefield in Stillwater, New York, the General Philip Schuyler House, and the Saratoga Monument. Two important redoubts, which is a temporary or supplementary fortification. It's typically square or polygonal and is usually without flanking defenses. The Balcarres Redoubt and the Bryman Redoubt no longer boast the massive log and earthworks that define them, but in an attempt to preserve the locations, posts and plaques mark where they originally stood. Not far away, the Boot Monument, a memorial that describes the heroic actions of Benedict Arnold during the battle. Interestingly, the monument does not name him directly due to his infamy for later betraying his country. Other battlefield highlights include the Great Redoubt, which is the burial place of the great British General Simon Fraser, and the remains of the American fortifications. Along with the battlefield elements, the Saratoga Historical Park contains the Schuyler House and the 155-foot-tall Saratoga Obelisk Monument, which commemorates the surrender of Burgoyne and his troops. Preservation efforts for the park have been numerous. Most recently, according to the United States National Park Service, a $6 million project modernized the Battlefield Tour Road, which created better accessibility, updated worn interactive signs and displays, upgraded parking areas and pathways, and waysides at all 10 stops along the road. A field trip to Saratoga Historical Park would be valuable to any student of American history and would be especially beneficial to teachers and their students. Adding real-world context to any study of history adds an applicative element to learning. For students to see the rugged landscape, the park boasts thick forests with rugged, hilly terrain, would help them in understanding how an undermanned and lesser-equipped American army of less experienced fighting men could create an environment so difficult for Burgoyne and his troops that, along with tactical errors, led to the defeat of the mighty British Army. Saratoga Historical Park is a very large park, and ample opportunities for walking tours and the incredible natural beauty of the park would also provide cross-curricular educational opportunities for teachers and for students. Thank you.